10 rules that will make you dangerous. Dangerous doesn't mean violent. It means disciplined, unshaken, uncontrolled by impulse, unmoved by pressure. A dangerous person is not loud. He is precise. And in a world addicted to distraction, comfort, and validation, self-control is rare. These are the rules, not to dominate others, but to dominate yourself. Rule 1. Control your emotions or they will control you. Your anger, your jealousy, your fear, your insecurity. They are not weaknesses. Uncontrolled, they become weapons against you. Most people react. They speak when triggered. They text when anxious. They argue when challenged. A dangerous person pauses. Breath slows. Voice steady. Response intentional. Emotion is energy. Control it, and it becomes power. Lose control, and you become predictable. Predictable men are easy to defeat. Rule 2. Never be the most emotional person in the room in any situation. Conflict, negotiation, attraction. The calmer person holds power. If you get loud first, you lose. If you panic first, you lose. If you chase first, you lose. Silence creates tension. Calm creates authority. When others escalate, you stabilize. That contrast is dominance without aggression. That is dangerous. Rule 3. Build your body like your life depends on it, because it does. A weak body leaks into a weak mind. Training is not vanity. It is discipline rehearsal. When you train tired, you build resilience. When you lift heavy, you build mental tolerance. When you stay consistent, you build identity. You are teaching yourself, I do hard things. A dangerous man does not negotiate with discomfort. He moves through it. Rule 4. Speak less than you know. Oversharing is insecurity. Explaining too much is doubt. Announcing plans is weakness. Move in silence. Let results speak. When you speak less, people listen more. When you reveal less, people wonder more. Mystery is not manipulation. It is restraint. Restraint signals control. Rule 5. Detach from outcomes. You cannot control how people respond. You cannot control timing. You cannot control whether someone stays or leaves. But you can control your standard. Do the work. Say what you mean. Act with principle. Then detach. Neediness comes from attachment to outcomes. Danger comes from attachment to standards. If it works, good. If it doesn't, you remain unshaken. Rule 6. Remove the need for validation. If you need applause, you are controlled. If you need reassurance, you are dependent. If you need attention, you are vulnerable. Build a life where your approval is enough. Train without posting it. Work without announcing it. Improve without explaining it. When you stop performing for others, you start becoming real. And real is rare. Rule 7. Make discipline your default. Motivation fades. Emotion fluctuates. Energy changes. Discipline remains. Wake up when you said you would. Train when you don't feel like it. Study when it's boring. Work when it's inconvenient. A dangerous person does not rely on mood. He relies on system. And systems create inevitability. Rule 8. Master your impulses. Scrolling, drinking, complaining, reacting. Impulses feel small, but repeated impulses create identity. If you cannot control small urges, you will collapse under big pressure. Delay gratification. Pause before responding. Think before reacting. Control your consumption. Control your attention. Control your energy. Impulse control is the foundation of power. Rule 9. Walk away without drama. From disrespect, from low standards, from chaos. No speeches, no emotional explosions, no revenge, just distance. Calm detachment is terrifying because it shows you are not afraid to lose, and the one who is not afraid to lose cannot be manipulated. Rule 10. Become internally unbreakable. Life will test you. Failure, rejection, loss, silence. If your identity depends on comfort, you will break. If your identity is built on discipline, you will adapt. Pain becomes teacher. Pressure becomes forge. Silence becomes focus. You do not avoid hardship. You absorb it, refine it, use it. The final understanding: to be dangerous is not to harm. It is to be unshakable. To walk into chaos and remain composed. To be tested and not react emotionally. To be doubted and not lose direction. To be alone and not feel incomplete. Most people are loud but fragile. You will be quiet and solid. That is the difference. In a world of emotional noise, the controlled mind wins, silently, relentlessly, without asking permission. Be that, not for ego, for mastery.